Shalom, shalom, Rabbi Yehuda. Thank you for visiting us here on the West African Jews of the Diaspora channel here on YouTube, or visiting us at our Facebook page. Here we're going to discuss a lie, one of the biggest lies, grotesque lies ever made against the children of Israel, aka the Jewish people. And that is that the Talmud teaches that it's okay to rape 3-year-olds or below with impunity. And I can understand why those who have accepted this lie believe that the Talmud is from the devil or satanic, or some of the things that I've heard said about the Talmud that are cruel. And these are derogatory statements. But before I would continue, I would like to start off by giving an analogy that's mentioned in the Torah. In the Torah, it teaches that, in one passage, it says that if a man rapes a woman, he must marry that woman. And so someone can look at this and see, this is of the devil. This is wicked. Chas v'shalom, heaven forbid. And that is the problem. Now, anybody that reads the Torah, that understands the Torah, understands that it's a moral and ethical book. It is divine. It comes from the words of the Creator himself. And therefore, anybody who would say that passage means that, and you understand that this is from the Hakadosh Baruch Hu, this is from the Holy One, blessed be He, you would say, no, it doesn't mean that. And the same thing goes for what is stated in Talmud. Now, I know some of you out there going, the Talmud is not the same as the Torah. Listen, when the Talmud has its discussion on what is due to a person in justice and in equity and in moral and ethics, it is based off of Torah. In Deuteronomy, the 17th chapter, the 8th through the 13th verses, we see the establishment of the judges of Israel who give their rulings on issues and matters of Torah decrees. In the Talmud, when you see this discussion, this is talking about those decrees, and those decrees are called halakha. Now, if you did not watch the video called The Truth About Talmud, please watch that, because that will give you more information based on what I'm telling you now. And for many of you out there that said, the Talmud was created by the white Jews. These are the wicked people. These are people who sit in synagogues of Satan. The Talmud was created before there was a white Jew. Again, watch my video.
Here is the translation. Rabbah said that this is what the Mishnah is saying. An adult man who engaged in intercourse with a minor girl less than 3 years old has done nothing, as intercourse with a girl less than 3 years old is almost like poking a finger into the eye. Here is the context of the passage. The man has done nothing means that the status of the young girl will remain a virgin. Hence, just as an eye has been poked, so too her hymen shall heal.
This particular passage is talking about the damage of a girl 3 years or younger because of something that many of us do not practice today. It's called dowry. See, there was 2 parts of a marriage in ancient times. The dowry part, which is erusin part, the part where there was a contract made for the marriage with a dowry, and then the nisuin. The nisuin is the part where many of us are familiar with the wedding ceremony. All right? But because a lot of us do not participate in the erusin, the part of the dowry part of the marriage, this escapes you when you read this part. It is saying that a girl that's been violated and loses her hymen at 3 years or younger will not have any concern of her value as a virgin because her hymen goes back. That is what it's saying. That's the simple breakdown. Now here is the proof. The Talmud in other parts talks about the criminality. What happens to the individual that has assailed or victimized a 3-year-old or younger, or any minor for that matter. In one passage it says that molestation is strictly forbidden. You do not molest or fondle or any sort of way of a minor child, no matter if it's a girl or boy. So we know the criminality for such an act can be up to the death penalty. Not just lashing, public lashings and embarrassment and ostracizing the individual for what they've done, but they can receive the death penalty depending on whom they have raped. So if you want to continue to follow these lies that are created by these racist white supremacists who will not consider any of you who are classified as non-white people any justice, and have made lies about you and your history, if you want to continue to follow them in their lies, you are participating with those who indeed follow after injustice, and their concepts and their practices are demonic and satanic. But here it is. I gave you the facts. You can look at them, examine them, and then you can tell all of those people who follow these lies how mistaken they are and how they need to look at information from a different perspective. Critiquing information is very important because we're taught in the Torah and we're taught in the Tanakh, which is the Hebrew Bible, that the evil tongue, Lashon Hara, and Mosi Simra, libel, is forbidden. Anyway, I'm Rabbi Yehuda. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that it was a blessing to you. And if you have any questions, if you have any comments, and if you would like for us to post videos on other subject matters, we'd be glad to do that. Again, I'm Rabbi Yehuda. Please hit the subscribe button, the notification button below. Shalom Uvracha.